My fellow Christians, good evening. I'm Duncan Obama, a student at Garissa University College. First of all, I want to thank all of you for standing with us since the last week, Thursday to date. May Almighty God bless you. First, I don't have much to say because I was among the first group to be attacked in Garissa University. But earlier on, when I got the letter to go to university, I got the letter to go to Garissa University, and my parents told me, is it possible for you to get a transfer? Because in Garissa, everything is Muslim. You will be converted to Muslim. And I told my mom, don't worry. Even if I'm alone in my room, I'll pray. So among my luggage, which I was carrying, I took myself my Bible and my notebook. So reaching Garissa, I found my fellow Christians under my brother Kitonga Frederick. We joined together 13 members and we started Garissa University Christian Union CU. Since then we have been working together as Christian body, attending prayers, organizing services for the whole university. As 13, later on we decided to add more officials to assist us in running the church. That one aside, let me go back to what happened last week. It was on Thursday when I woke up very early in the morning to go for morning devotion in one of the lecture halls. Because the power was not in the lecture theater, we decided to go in our small room lecture hall. Those who have gone in the internet and Facebook, they have seen a small room with chairs. There's somebody there lying with a gray shirt with a black trouser. That is me. So when we started praying at 5, we had personal prayers. Reaching at 5:30, we had to come to the altar and conclude the prayers, having common prayer items from our leader, who is lying in the bed at Kenyatta. So all of a sudden, a young man came in. He did not speak to us. He did not talk to anybody. He just came and stood at the door. So as the lady was giving prayer item, the face of the guy was not seen. But what I saw was the tip of the gun pointing in our room. And when I saw it, I thought it's one of the KDF officers whom we normally have in the school compound, who have come because some of them normally come for our services. So I thought it's one of them because he was wearing the uniform for the KDFs. So, but he was covering his face, in that I did not recognize his face even when we meet now. So when we were standing in a cycle, he shot a lady who was opposite, because the door was like here, and he shot the lady who was the other side, and I was standing adjacent to that door. I thought it's a rubber bullet, but what surprised me is because what made me to realize that it's real. I had not seen somebody's brain, but that time I saw my fellow Christian's brain. So she was unconscious, she lied on the floor screaming. Other ladies in the room tried to scream, but what I was seeing, they were just jumping up as they come down with different wounds in their parts of their body. So because we are standing in a cycle, the guy was shooting at random as he moves in a cycle. So because he was here and I was here, I was seeing everything that was happening in the room. By the time he reached the person who was adjacent to me, I prayed to my God, God, let your will be done. And when it reached my turn, the bullets were over in the gun. He removed some and interchanged, he continued shooting. So I think the first one that got me, the bullet, the one that carries bullet, it was not fixed in the correct order. He hit me at the hand. I fall on the floor because the right hand part of my body had no strength. I lied on the floor, in that I had nothing to do because I was the only person remaining in the room. The rest were lying, screaming as they struggle, as they die. All of a sudden, the man started moving, stepping on us, on our backs, hitting us in our ribs. So when you make noise, you shout, he adds you more bullets. So by the time he reached me, he stepped me on the head. I kept quiet. He tried to hit me in my ribs. I kept quiet. He thought that I'm dead, but the boy or my fellow Christian who was near me was shot at the neck, and it was like almost the neck was cut.